Hmm? Wait. So what's the question?
As a girl, how do you know that a guy's really fucking with you?
How do you do that?
Huh?
Can't do that. You don't know that unless the guy walks up and actually tells you. Unless they ain't scared, you feel me? Or unless they scared.
In what sense are you asking if they know? Like, if you guys have already been talking, or like, if it's like the first conversation? First conversation, if a guy's really, really enjoying you, if you like throw something at him that's like kind of tries to cut off the conversation, if he throws something right back at you to try to spark it back again, there's a reason he's trying to talk to you. But that doesn't imply that it is a good reason. It just implies that there is a motive behind it. Now, deciding whether it's a good or a bad motive, you know, that's subjective up to you. But say with the terms of just sex, real quick, is bad motive. Long relationship is good motive, right? So the difference, I would say, to be able to tell a good and a bad motive in this situation is the actions that somebody provides. If somebody's always complimenting your body, your looks, the outside sense of you, they can like you.
It's appealing to them.
Yeah, it's appealing, but it doesn't. They don't feel there's no depth to it if they're only talking about that. But if they're talking about, like, if
your future, what you gonna be getting into,
yeah,
what you want to do with your life, all that,
it seems like that person would care, you know. Or for me as a guy, what I do, how I test if I want to talk to a girl is I check her morals, like her morals, what she believes and what she doesn't believe, whether how she carries herself. Like, your morality is your belief system of what you think is good or bad, you know. Like,
say you were to go and like do something that's bad in my eyes, then I would judge you off of that. Like, me personally.
But like morals are like are based upon cultures. So like in the United States, we have certain morals. You know, if we see a homeless person, give them $1. You know, morals are like how we carry about ourselves. You know, like, okay, you bought me something at the store the other day when we were there, and I was telling you, like, morally, I don't feel comfortable asking for something. Morally, you don't feel like comfortable getting something without getting somebody else something. And you know, that's a part of morals. And if a guy is trying to see what your morals are, he's trying to see who you really are, not what you are on the outside, not who you're showing to the world. But if he's looking at your morals, he's trying to see what's in there.
Because if you doing all these things, you can say whatever you want to say.
You can go to all the churches and do all the things you want to do.
Your actions ain't gonna back up what you do though. So then every time I see you do something, you feel me? Like, you don't give that homeless person $1, or you ain't gonna stop and help a little kid out,
or you're gonna make fun of somebody who's fat.
Yeah,
you know, it just those are the little things that show your morals and how you stand with the world. And that's the first thing I do whenever I'm genuinely trying to understand somebody as a person, not just like, you know, have fun, I guess. But if I'm genuinely trying to understand the person, I understand their morals and then what they want to do in life. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's this girl, right? I was telling her I was in college, and she was like, she's still in high school, but she's 18, and she was like, oh, I don't know what the hell I want to do after high school. I ain't got no job, I ain't got no house, I ain't got nothing, I ain't got no plan. And I was just like, dude, that was so fucking ugly. Like, she's a beautiful girl, you know, but like, morally, for her to tell me that she doesn't have anything planned, you know,
it was just not that.
And maybe it was just, I don't know. What's the next question?
Like that.
What is a guy prefer more, appearance or attitude?
Attitude. For me. Personally.
Attitude? I would say, you want my honest opinion? It depends on what mood that guy's in.
That too.
It really depends on what mood that guy's in.
That shit hard, boy.
Because sometimes
niggas just need someone to talk to, bro. Cause you can have all these females that are fine as fuck, and you chase, then you get it, and then you realize they got the worst attitude, or you realize, damn, they cool, but like,
there's no depth or no structure to it.
Or they might be boring in the inside, like they don't actually have a personality, kind of. Kanye?
Food for thought. Food for thought. I'd say from my personal experience, there's been times where I've wanted one, or then I've wanted the other, or I wanted a mix of both. I was gonna talk to that earlier.
For real?
Yeah, but I could. No, just turn around.
Huh?
Just turn around. That's a lot of
Motion right there.
motion, commotion. I was saying I was gonna talk to that, but anyways, like I said, right now that was a certain part of me going 6 or 7. You know, I guess is a good aspect to show it. There's been times where I would talk to a girl and I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna say it in simplest terms. You gotta get your rocks off. You know, we're human, and there's been times where I've had girls come to agreement with that.
I'm being so honest. Now I'm just looking at her ass.
It's pretty big, huh?
It's a lot of women. Not
Can't
one-
handle half of that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like this. Why?
On me, but that's bad.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. bro.
Anyways, lock in. Don't get lost in the sauce. Regroup.
Take control.
So for if a guy prefers appearance or attitude, the girl I was just with, she wasn't the prettiest, but she was pretty. She was definitely pretty. She was gorgeous. But the fucking attitude was not there. And I was with this girl for a really long period of time. And but I got with her purely out of appearance. Like I was honest with myself. Like I started dating with her because I thought she was beautiful, not because of anything that I felt for her or any kind of bond that we had in common. It was just purely out of, I think she's,
Most beautiful woman I've seen.
but I feel like that's something that only lasts for so long, and in maturity in women, it only lasts so long in men, as long as they,
Don't have that mindset.
because any person who's childish about it is gonna just be like, let me hit it, quit it, dib it, whatever. But when somebody does it a couple times and they realize that that's not what they want, then it's like, okay, I don't give a fuck about your appearance. Who are you? That's what I want to talk to.
And it'd be cool, you know what I'm saying? The appearance be cool. And then when they touching on you, you might, you know what I'm saying, get the mood, you feel me? But it's not really worth it after the long run. And you realize that, and it's just like over time, you just adapt to stay away from that. Now, younger kids, like the high schoolers, obviously, they not used to that yet.
They just
So,
have fun.
Yeah, so everyone going to say high schooler would be the worst time to get in a relationship. I would agree with that. Because, you feel me, I was thinking, crap, get the best looking female in the school. I wasn't thinking nothing else. But
Yeah.
that was those two things. And when my niggas come around, I'm thinking the same thing. Try to go fuck with a female, you feel me? They all telling me, hey, you can't get that. You can't get that. I bet you I could. Watch this. You feel me? That's just my mentality at high school. But now, I grew up a little bit. You know, I had a little experience now. So it seems like relationship, it has to have everything. It can't just have the looks. It can't just have the
Yeah, but it needs to be a
personality.
balance.
Yeah. And then when you looking for a female, obviously looks do matter because
Because you can't just marry somebody that you're not attracted to.
you can't. And then you obviously looking at someone to go talk to them, right? So you're gonna look at them first and then go talk to them. You're not gonna figure out how they are or who they are before you feel me? You gotta see the looks. Looks matter though. So you can't just say looks.
Looks do matter, but in a sense of, do you want to wake up every morning and look at your partner and be like, damn, this motherfucker's ugly?
Yeah.
You know? It's like, I want to wake up in the morning and be like, damn, I'm so glad I got this as my wife, you know?
She had the best personality.
But it is,
She got
and that's the thing. There's no specific fit. There's no specific build.
You should
Some women wear it better than other women. I'll say that. Some women wear their style better than other women. There could be a girl that's super thick, but you try to put that on another girl's body, it's not gonna look good. That girl looks good the way she looks, because that's how she is. And I say, yeah, I'm yapping.
You're good. That was perfect. Keep going.
Do you guys have any questions for girls?
Well, how honest is a girl?
Depends on the situation. What would the situation be?
Like, about other guys.
Other Okay,
No, honest.
honest. Okay.
Yeah, we oh, hey, you're offering me.
Okay, take it.
I'm sorry.
One
I'm
more
sorry.
No, take some. No, don't put the camera. Take some.
Okay.
I'll explain.
Okay.
So let's put this way, right? My friend,
Mixing them.
this guy hit her up, right? Not to say names, but this guy hit her up, and we literally went to his Insta, stalked his pictures, looked at his leans pictures, like who he leans with on pictures, and we're just like, damn, he looks fucking autistic. Like, not even. Just like based off the pictures, and we're just like, yeah, dude, he just either looks autistic or he just looks gay. Like, he just looks weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, if you're gonna talk to him, but like, don't get his hopes up. Don't, because if you do, then that's just fucked up. If you're not genuinely attracted to someone, don't talk to them.
Yeah.
At least have a little bit of attraction towards them, even with friends. If you have like a little attraction towards them, that's good. That's not bad. But like, don't like be like, oh yeah, fun, just play with someone.
Yeah.
Personally, that's just me. I don't know about other girls. That's just me. But going back to how honest we are, depends on the situation. Like, we'll tell you straight up, like, oh, we think you're really cute, like, we think you're really fine. But in certain situations, we'll lie to you where we're just like, have you seen those TikTok videos where it's like when you're with an attractive guy and you're just like, oh my god, yeah, you're so cute, you're so this and that. When you're with a guy that you're actually unattracted to, or a guy you're unattracted to, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're cute, I really fuck with you, right? A guy that you're not, a guy that you are attracted to, you'll be like, I fucking hate you, you're fucking annoying. Like,
Okay.
it's the opposite.
I meant to ask the question in the aspect of how honest are women about guys to other guys?
Ooh, it depends on and if we fuck with the guy or not. Like a homeboys or just
like in a relationship, right? A guy, if he sees a girl with a fat ass, he might tell his homeboy about it, but he's never gonna bring that shit up to his girlfriend. He's gonna pretend like he never even seen it, you know. but if his homie's right there, you know, they're gonna give each other that little, you know. And it's like, that's what I'm asking. How honest are women about that?
Ooh. If we don't find you attractive, we'll honestly be like, yeah, we have a like we'll make it that's just like, oh, we have a boyfriend, or like we'll be like, oh, sorry, we're busy. Oh, sorry, I don't have my phone because we just don't fuck with you. We honestly just don't find you attractive. Honestly, we just don't want to make time for you.
Let me jump to the point. If a dude is asking about a girl about how many guys she's talking to, how honest is she willing to be?
Because I had to jump to the point. I jumped to the
Yeah,
point.
wait.
You're not playing. You jumped. Huh?
Yeah, he just left too. Okay.
Wait, you can
the
pause
best-
this.